Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's all right this morning. Today is Thursday, November 10th, and currently it's 56 degrees. High today is going to be 72. Chance of rain 66%. Humidity's at 70% right now. Winds are at 4 miles per hour and air quality is 53, moderate. Today I'll have a taste test with Mike. I had two of the In Me Belly products from Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky, and one of them is Gummy Sour Bears, and one was Gummy Neon Sour Worms. And I checked them out, and definitely watch that so you can see what those are like. Okay. I made a casserole last night with pork chops. I was trying to think of something different than just breading them. I bread them pretty much every time we ever have pork chops. I just bread them and bake them. So I thought about a recipe that I used with chicken. It was just, I think I just called it. My dad, when he was alive, he gave me the recipe. But it was so simple he didn't even have it wrote down. It was just like stuffing and chicken breast and chicken gravy. You just fix the stuffing and put the chicken breast on it, put gravy on it, and bake it. And it's really good, by the way. And but I thought, I'll do the same thing with pork chops. So that's what I did, but I added, I sauteed some onion, white onion, and or yellow onion, and put it in the dressing, and that made a difference in that dressing. And I used cornbread dressing, by the way, and put the chops. I seasoned it. Of course, I had to use our try out our Jeff's Famous all-purpose seasoning and rub on it. I used that on the pork chops, and I put a little bit on I put a little bit on everything, I guess. When I was sauteing the onions, I put some on it, and it was just fantastic. And then seasoned the pork chops and everything, put them on top of the stuffing. I fixed the stuffing, made the stuffing, and then put it on the bottom, and then put the pork chops and then seasonings, and then put gravy on top, and baked it for about an hour at 350. I think at the very end I turned it up to 375 for about 10 minutes, but I don't think I had to. And we also had green beans and mashed potatoes. Joy fixed some mashed potatoes. And there's how it turned out, and it was delicious. Hey, by the way, I actually also used, hi kitty, some Jeff's seasoning in the peas, and I put a little bit of, I had a thing for the mashed potatoes, a ranch packet it was roasted garlic and ranch. It was from Hidden Valley, and it was for potatoes. I put some of that in the peas too, in Jeff's, and then Joy put the rest of it in the mashed potatoes, and that's sour cream. I love sour cream on my mashed potatoes. Not every time. If I had gravy all over my mashed potatoes, I wouldn't have put sour cream. But oh my, it was so good. There was none left. So that's what we had. And tonight, when I fixed that pasta the other day with the rotini, it made a lot, which I usually do when I make something like that. So it's enough for one or two more meals. I don't know. We might have to freeze some of it. I don't know. But anyway, what I usually do is try to change it. Hi, kitty. So you're not paying me attention. I'm sitting here being a good girl. Aren't you? Aren't you? So, what I'll do is I'll make it like, I'll put it in a casserole dish, and I'll put some probably have to put a little bit more sauce in it because the pasta will soak up some of the sauce. I'll probably have to put some more sauce in it, and then I'll put mozzarella cheese, probably a layer in the middle and a layer on top, and then bake it tonight to make it a little bit different. And that way we'll have those leftovers. And I don't know, we'll probably come up with a little salad with that. I don't know if we'll fix any bread. We still got some breadsticks. We may go ahead and fix the last 3 breadsticks. Okay, time for a morning coffee break taste test. Kitty's been looking at this. Kitty's been looking at it. It is Kamsa organic probiotic water. It's non-sparkling. It's ginger strawberry. I don't know if y'all have heard of this brand, Kamsa. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I got this. I got several of them at Grocery Outlet. Logan tried one the other day, and he said it was really good. I had to shake it up. It had settled some. I guess the stuff in it. But it says plant-based, keto, no carbs, no stevia, no sugar alcohols, caffeine-free. It's a probiotic, like I say. It's got bacillus coagulans. And it's got ginger, super ingredient, due to its digestive and overall well-being properties. Like I said, it's organic. There's no calories, no fat, 1% of sodium, no carbs, no sugars. And so does it have some kind of a extra sweetener in it? Organic lemon juice, organic natural flavors, ginger root, sea salt, organic. I don't know it. Sea salt, organic, monk fruit. Monk fruit. Yeah. Ooh, I smell strawberry. You know, I was skeptical, but I did try the one that Logan had. It was a coconut and pineapple or something like that the other day. He wanted something to drink, and I went and had one in the fridge, so I just went ahead and gave it to him. But this, I was thinking ginger, I don't know. I mean, I can taste a little bit of ginger, but it doesn't taste, I don't know, like gingery. I don't know. No, I mean, it doesn't have a funny taste or anything because of ginger. I didn't know about ginger in a drink. You know, you think about it in recipes and stuff like that. So, and I know how ginger tastes and everything, so I didn't think that taste might be any good with this. Hmm? You looking at it? Do you think you would like it? She's so cute. Do you think you would like some of it? You want to smell it? Is that yucky? So I don't know. I don't know about that for kitties. She kills me. I do like it. And you know, it's definitely good for you. USDA organic. And ginger, it is supposed to be good for your digestive system, which I need. She's going to check out her food down there. Let me taste it again. To not have any sugar, and the monk fruit is, I'm not tasting like really an aftertaste that I can tell so far. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. No, I mean, the more I taste it, I like it. I give it a 5 out of 5. I do like this. That's why I picked this one to try, because I like strawberry, and it does have a good taste. I mean, I'm trying to see if I'm tasting like an aftertaste at all. I don't know that I would take anything off for that, really, though, because this is so good for you. Um, and it does. It's got like a little. The ginger, I think, maybe has. It's not tingly, but I can still. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I'll go ahead and still give that a 5 because it is really good for you. And I don't know what the other flavors are I got. If y'all enjoyed that, maybe I'll try another one morning. Okay, let's go to today's tidbits. And it's extreme weather affects bee colony health in the U.S. You know, I've talked about that before. And, you know, bees are essential. Something on my cup. Bees are essential, I mean, for food production. I mean, for vegetables, all things are pollinated, not just, you know, by one type of bee, a bunch of different bees, you know. So they're needed for sure. But it says the health. Did I show the bee? I like if you've seen some pictures of mine that I've taken, I like to catch bees in flight like that. So I like that picture. The health of bee colonies in the U.S. has been affected by extreme weather events like drought and floods. The floral nectar and pollen that bees need to make honey and stay healthy dried up in 2021's western drought. Heavy rain in the northeast limited the hours bees could fly for forage. Beekeepers lost 50 to 70% of colonies over the 2021-22 winter. That's a lot. Possible sharks spotted in Florida waters as Nicole looms. On Wednesday morning, possible sharks were spotted in Florida floodwaters. Steve Sarno, who recorded the footage, was shocked to see the sharks in the roadway before Hurricane Nicole reached the Florida coast. Others claimed on social media that what appears to be fins are pieces of wakeboards that were carried away by the waves. Back when Missouri saw a 25-degree temperature drop in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Missouri expected a significant fluctuation in temperatures on November 11, 1911. On this day, Kansas City reached a record high of 76 degrees before a cold front passed through. By midnight, the temperature had plummeted to 11 degrees. The cold front was so intense that it caused a drop in temperature of 74 to 49 degrees in just 10 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. These are the most magical winter towns in California. I like this picture. That looks like Lake Tahoe to me. I've been there, but I was real young, probably 8. 3 California towns cracked the list of 50 most magical winter towns in the U.S., released by Trips to Discover. Bear Valley in Alpine Valley is well known for its excellent skiing and mountain cabins surrounded by redwood trees. Another spot is Lake Tahoe. That's probably it then. Along the California-Nevada border, Mammoth Lakes is a great site for winter activities. Okay, let's find the... Oh, why did I put it on that? I pressed the wrong thing. Find some nice news. Where'd it go? There it is. This thing's slow. It gets aggravating sometimes. Okay. Make it bigger. French cellist, Cellist, founds record label to highlight forgotten female composers. Eloise Luzzati spent decades as a cellist, a merchant immersed in the world of classical music, so she was shocked to realize she had never studied a piece from a female composer. The realization set her on a path to remedy that, not only for herself but for all fellow musicians present and future. Luzzati started about 2 years ago with YouTube videos featuring the music of long forgotten and sometimes unpublished women composers, and then founded a festival near Paris for people to perform it live. Most recently, she launched a record label dedicating to exhuming pieces that seem worthy of good position in the standard musical repertoire, she told NPR. The label, I can't pronounce it, the Jewel Box is what it means, had its first release in the UK in September. It highlighted the work of Charlotte Sohi, who published music under her grandfather's name or the abbreviated C.H. Sohoy to escape discrimination for her death in 1955. Pigpen conflict resolution study highlights how the animals handle aggression. There was something on my screen and it messed it up a little bit. Look here. Hey, everybody. You may have heard of the bystander effect, the psychological theory that some people are less likely to step in to confront a bully when there are others around. According to a study out of Italy, domestic pigs have their own set of conflict resolution behaviors that also involve bystanders. Researchers observed 104 pigs over a 5-month period and noted any instances of fighting among them, as well as what happened in the aftermath. Well, pig number 4 jumped on pig number 6 again today. They found that both victims and aggressors engaged in reconciliation behavior, including resting their heads on each other. Oh, I didn't mean it. Sitting side by side and touching nose to nose per a press release. Are we still friends? Interestingly, when a third-party pig or bystander was around, the effect depended on whether the bystander approached the victim or aggressor first. If it was the victim, there would be no change in the number of aggressive behaviors, but the victim would be notably less anxious in the time following. If the bystander first approached the aggressor, however, the number of subsequent attacks were significantly reduced. The results showing that domestic pigs are able to adopt a wide array of post-conflict strategies are just another example of animals being smarter than we give them credit for. Mount Everest mementos from first summit in 1953 sell for thousands at auction. Oh yeah, I had one about that. They found the stuff, all their, cameras and everything, a bunch of stuff left. Yeah. A packet once containing food that sustained the first explorers to successfully summit Mount Everest in 1953 went under the hammer last month. The vestige of the triumphant expedition was part of a cache of other mementos owned by late English adventurer, author, and filmmaker Tom Stobart, who served as an official documentarian during the ascent. The entire archive, purchased by a mountaineering museum, sold for over $13,000 at Hanson's auctioneers in the UK. This isn't the same stuff I was thinking about. This is stuff from this guy here that they got. Formerly holding cocoa, orangeade powder, and a banana bar, the open foil food packet bears the faded signatures of Colonel John Hunt, the British expedition's leader, and two of his famous fellow climbers, New Zealander Edmund Hillary and Nepali Indian Tenzing Norgay. Along with the other items in Stobart's archive, the packet has been cherished by Stobart's son Patrick since his father died in 1980. Now 77, Patrick saw fit to pass on Stobart's mementos to ensure their place in history. This is an incredible collection which reminds us of a magical moment in history. Charles Hanson, owner of Hanson's Auctioneers, said in a press release, referring to the historic expedition. They were the first people to ever reach the summit. Tom captured the emotion of the moment on film. Okay. That's fine. Today's quote of the day comes from Mother Teresa, and it's people who love each other fully and truly are the happiest people in the world. They may have little, they may have nothing, but they are happy people. Everything depends on how we love one another. Amen. All right, everybody, that's it for Morning Coffee Break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a great day today. Check out that taste test with Mike and In Me Belly products. Well, you could smell them before I even open them. They smell so good. All right, everybody. Have a great day and see you later on. God bless.